how to start.
Okay. Hang on. Sorry. All right. Okay. 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 Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. I think we should just jump right in with the Bionicle lore, honestly.
Okay. Oh fucking hell. Yeah. It kind of started with I don't fucking know. It was storyline. Oh, who would have thought? I mean, the whole thing got not really revered, but like the first we saw the
Oh, damn. Nice one.
it's like half a can of Arizona. Oh yeah, I basically found the summary right here, but
Oh, thanks.
just reading the summary word for word would be boring. Like, it's just a one paragraph for the first year, and yeah, okay, the third year is just the Bible. um, and I don't know why it says until 2011. I genuinely don't know because it only ran until I guess the sets ended in 2010 and in 2011 in 2011 the stuff like kinda got concluded but not with the sets. Kinda stupid if you ask me.
All right. So, is this like what is it, like Metal Gear Solid, where it's just really confusing and like just bizarre lore, or is there?
At one point it is like it actually starts out the first sentence says on a tropical island called Martinui 6 Toa heroes wash ashore in 6 Toa canisters. The thing is, if I read this, it already mentions name like Pterodax, which isn't mentioned until I don't know if it's already 2004 or if it's just 2006.
Oh shit! The Bible's got some loopholes.
Nah, I mean what they wrote here is just but like the head of Kini as the Toa collected the mask they had. Oh yeah, Kini knew. Um, yeah, they like flew from the fucking sky. The videos literally depict them falling from the sky like meteors in the ocean around this island and wash ashore, and then they fucking burst open. And
What the shit?
they just lay there in pieces and build themselves somehow. And I got some soda stuck in my throat.
Ah, splendid.
And then they just head for I don't know where, just randomly walking somewhere. And there, this part of the story actually was depicted in the Matanui online game, which officially you can play, but obviously there are some people that just uploaded it somewhere on the internet, so you can still play it, and it's alright for what it used to be.
For what it used to be, it's alright for a Bionicle game, you know.
I mean, yeah, it's literally 2001, and what do you expect from something that got a Flash game in 2001 that is supposed to depict the story from the view of one of the villagers. So
Well, I mean, since you're basically playing as like an unimportant character, I guess that means that you're at the very least expendable. You know, like there's actually some tension because that's one of the things about storytelling is that if you're coming from the perspective of like a main character and it's someone that you're supposed to grow really attached to and feel connected to as a reader or as like a consumer of that media, um, becomes pretty difficult to just kill them off. So I guess technically it could raise the tension if you were to, you know, put it into the perspective of someone expendable, you know,
um,
or
I mean,
or am I just pulling an English teacher on fucking Bionicle lore?
um, straight up, I'm just saying you don't play as an unimportant character. You play as a later very lore heavy character actually. Like that's 1 second. I'll just show you as who you playing in the Minorc, as some people fucking Matanui online game. Um, the Yeah, okay, there aren't actually any good pictures of him. I'll just send you the. I could send you the wiki page, but at the same time, that's probably pretty fucking boring. Just send you the link
I'm in
to.
the wiki page during a podcast, something that's never been done before.
I'm just
All
sending.
right. So, okay. All right. So the blue and red Takua.
Yeah, Takua is like he he is he looks like a usual ta fire village guy, except like he has the blue mask and hands and shit.
Right.
And oh, the Minoc is actually really long. Like it might take you some hours to actually get through that completely.
Oh, that's all right. We can make this multiple parts.
Yeah, okay. Now we could also play the fucking Minoc. Oh, um, but like you start off and the first thing you see in the Minoc is just the one of the canisters and footprints, and then you just explore. It's like a first per. Do you know the game Atlantis for like the Sega Mega Drive, or what was it? Which is
Uh,
like it's like an
I I do
uh,
not.
it's like first person.
It's
Kind
like sort
of
of like a point and click adventure.
yeah,
Like do you just sort of
yeah, exactly. It's kind of point and click adventure, but in the first person, and it's so fucking weird actually.
it's kind of a fever dream of a game, I guess you could say.
And um, the what you're actually doing is like exploring the island to to find out stuff about the law, and while you do that, you will you get to see some sequences like the Tower of Fire Tahu actually getting in contact with his people for the first time, which might I say is just they fucking trap him and then he fucking obliterates their trap.
They just mug the dude.
They
They just back him into an alleyway and take out a handgun. They just, all right, give us your fucking money, right? He doesn't give him the money, and then they just knock him out, throw him in the back of a van.
um yeah, he obliterates their fucking trap, and then like they want to Jala, the basically commander of the tribe, is like, yeah, fucking hell, let's fucking kill him. and like they try to attack him, and exactly at that moment the elder comes. Like every back then the concept was like they have like 6 to 12 or something, like somewhere in this range. I don't really remember anymore. And they had like 6 to 12 villager per village, and then like each have an elder to that. So like yeah, yeah.
Right, right.
And then the elder Karma comes there, and it's like, yo, bros, that's not fucking uh that's not like an evil Rahi corrupted by the fucking Makuta. That's, oh yeah, I forgot to mention this. The island is being attacked by Makuta. Um, who put corrupted masks on the many animals that are living there.
It's like the Jim Carrey movie.
I
No.
have no idea.
Yeah,
I have no idea. I never watched any Jim
that's
Carrey
his name,
movies.
right? Yeah, yeah, it's Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey the Mask. Hang on.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. The mask. No, like he put masks on the. 1 second, I can like show you real quick. For example, one example is Muwaka and Kane Ra.
Hmm.
Those are some stupid ass names, but there are no good pictures of them. All the pictures I find are like 500 times 167,
Oh, that's
240
really
times
low resolution. Holy shit.
240, 240. That's literally the combiner, which is like a fucking bird, or the alternate model. I don't know. Yeah, they are supposed to depict like a bull and a tiger or something, and they have like not the mask on the face. One second, I have fucking copy the images.
Nakua and Kane Ra.
What Mwaka fucking hell.
Oh, Moaka. Sorry.
Oh shit. Um, and Mwaka and Kane Ra, you see like on their shoulders they have those fucking heads sticking out, and that's how where they are corrupted basically. But then you have I think they were the Nui Jaga. Yeah, the Nui Jaga, which actually
Hmm.
even plays a like every of them of those creatures plays a big role at some point in the story.
Oh, it's a scorpion.
Yeah, it's a scorpion, and then you have like another one that looks like a fucking bug. There was the Nui Rama, I think. Yeah, the Nui Rama, and then the combine of them was like a even bigger bug insect thing that like was the, oh shit, no, there was like the fucking, I say fucking a bit fucking much, was like the leader of the hive or something.
Dragonflies.
Yeah, kind of.
Kinda. I mean, really just like sort of mosquito-looking things.
Yeah, one is for sure mosquito. I mean, the one of them
The
has
one
like
with like
this.
the dingle nose, that's like a mosquito.
Yeah, and the other, I don't know, might be dragonfly actually. And every of them has like their own feature of fighting. Like the Muak and Kanira, they like bite each other's heads off, and the Nui Jaga like fucking hits with their tails to, I don't know if it's obvious, to hit the masks off, and the Nui Rama hit like with the wing things. You see like those extensions on top.
Yes.
Those silver things with the
Yeah, the little wing things. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah. No, those are supposed to hit the masks off, and that's like the whole feature of the first years of Bionicle. Just the mini game of hitting each other's masks off.
Huh.
That's
It's
really
like it's like a really weird Halloween mini game, I guess.
and
Should I take a mask off?
yeah.
No, it's bad.
They have to collect the gold masks and fight the Rahi. Like there's this at one point there's like Tower of Water, Gali. She fights a what's it called? What's it called? What's the Nui Copen? Oh, the Nui Copen is like the combiner. 1 second. Oh yeah, that's really crunchy. Mm. Yeah, do that.
Maybe we should talk about cereal instead.
Nui Copen. I genuinely forgot.
Because I mean, honestly, I think Bionicle was supposed to be like a midpoint, like just a way for us to start conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we'll like go back to it eventually. Like we'll go like on and off about it.
Golly fight.
So what's your favorite cereal and why? Write me a 5-page essay.
The fuck did I just find?
Give me your cereal, German man.
Cine Minis.
Cine Minis.
What are Cine Minis? Basically, what's Cinnamon Toast Crunch for you? I think.
Yeah.
I never had Cinnamon Toast Crunch, so I can't fucking judge.
Minis.
I mean, they have the same picture basically, and like the
Oh my
same,
god, yeah they do. That's
and
that's literally
that's the same cursed beast.
the same wretched rectangles.
In our ads over here, they like eat each other.
Yeah, they eat each other over here too. What the hell? People are always saying like, oh, the way that they market things towards Americans is different than how they market things towards
No,
Europeans. They're like
I
completely
mean,
different people. Like, no, no.
not with this one. Like they fucking for what I know, it could be
Control C,
Japanese.
Control V, right there. Like,
It could be Japanese, for what I know.
Jesus,
Um,
that is eerily, like, that's exactly the same.
1 second. I don't know if it existed, but I will look it up. Bionicle cereal. How did
You
that?
just-
Oh shit! I mean, okay. Hold on.
All right.
There were like these discs. They came packed with some Nestle cereals. Um, but that's like, they had it with the Nestle. They had like flying simulator and stuff. And in McDonald's they had like a small. 1 second, I'll literally send you the.
Like they had like toys in the cereals, basically.
Yeah, they had. Um, they had 6 different toys actually that you could get from the cereals, which I think was totally random then. I mean, how would you
When you
know?
said when you said Bionicle cereal at first, like at very first, like 2 minutes ago, I thought that you meant like people would just go to the store and buy like a cereal box full of Bionicle pieces and just like pour that into a bowl, and they just
Oh
like
yeah,
and just like munch
crunchy,
on that for a little bit.
crunchy. Yeah, actually, you had like one of 6, and 3 of them could like shoot those rotor things, and the other had like disc shooter. And I totally know. I have the white one with a disc shooter. I have the disc shooter. I have the character, but I don't have the disc. And for years,
You've
for
been searching
no
the
no 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 no,
depths of eBay for this Bion.
for years I wondered where this is from. For for years I wondered where that's from. I had no idea until literally a few months ago when I somehow saw this. And I actually looked it up because I bought like a bag of Bionicle pieces, and in this there was another one of those, but it was like one of those rotor things without the rotor, obviously, because why would the rotor be in it? But it had like the weapon and the character again, and I had again no idea what it was. I found out it was from cereal, and I also found. By the way, are Lucky Charms good?
Lucky Charms, they're okay. Like, it looks like a knockoff. It looks like a knockoff. It's okay. So they're okay. Like on a scale of like S tier Cinnamon Cinnamon Toast Crunch Honey Nut Cheerios, they're like a C tier, C or B.
Oh,
They're like okay.
do you know?
Civil War Doctor at my
Um, do you guys have something like nougat bits?
new good bit. I think so.
That I mean, literally every that there aren't like real branded ones over here. It's like always those, like
I searched up. Sorry, I searched up new good bits, and all I got was a knife, like just a picture of like a really sharp knife.
bruh.
And I think my search browser is threatening me if I were to explore this any further for any particular reason.
Um, 1 second. Oh, that's Steam. Um, uh, the like every store has like some branded stuff, like the cinnamon toast crunch things, and then they have their own brands, which is just the knockoff stuff that's not as expensive. But like I mean, it's supposed to look like a brand, but at the end, you see when it's the knockoff stuff. The one store literally has like this huge fucking sign that says gut und günstig, and the the fucking name in the bottom right corner. The other one's brand is literally called Ja. Ja.
Yeah.
Or but others are just really not as obvious, like the the ones from Crownfield, which are by far the best nougat bits, by the way.
I wonder if we could start like a civil war in the comments section on like what the best new bits are.
And fucking uh I I'm thinking, what stuff do we have that you surely don't?
Good manners.
No. No. I mean, we have wannabe gangsters.
Wannabe gangsters. Ah,
Yeah,
right. Isn't
I mean, German rap has just really got into into the not really times. I hope you know what I mean, like
oh,
the
right. Yeah,
era
they're getting a
of,
little bit more urban, you know?
yeah, more like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, drugs, ooh, I
Yeah.
mean,
I'm sure
I'm
in 30
bragging
years you guys will be getting used to trailer parks and shit like that.
while fucking American rap is just a huge fucking meme by now, and all the German
I'm
rap
glad America
most
is the only country to make fun of America, you know?
the most German rap people are even really serious about it. One like says, ich hole mir einen runter in meinem CL 500. CL 500 is a car, and ich hole mir einen runter literally means I'm jerking off.
Oh.
And he literally says, I'm jerking off in my car. In my expensive car.
That is
I don't
amazing.
know what CL500. Oh, it's a Mercedes. Yeah, it looks like just your average family car actually.
Wait, Mercedes is average over there?
I mean, Mercedes actually used to be like this really high brand and very much
Yeah, it
quality, but
still is over here. It's still really
yeah,
high end.
over here it isn't. People are.
It's just your average
I
Toyota
mean,
over
I
there.
mean the Volkswagen is literally like
Oh yeah, that's probably your guys' like standard car.
yeah, yeah, but they just only do shit. They just can't seem to. There was this thing where they like what do you call it? It was about diesel and environment stuff, and diesel is too harmful. But like the test that they took were like when you're standing exactly behind the exhaust pipe and not like where an actual pedestrian actually stands when a diesel car is driving close by, like not from the sidewalk. And then they don't even really test it when the car is uh, just driving by, but like fucking standing, and then yeah, obviously fucking poisonous gases will just be exactly on the exhaust pipe. Yeah, guess what?
Just pour it out to the people who are
Breathing
having a nice old walk.
breathing the shit from a gasoline exhaust pipe literally is poison too. What the fuck? It's
Ah, splendid.
splendid. The glow gab galab.
The
I
globe could
love
get.
books. Um, the tests were literally retarded. And diesel is just, I'm in my opinion, diesel is actually more efficient than gasoline. It might be more harmful to the environment, but who fucking gives a shit at this point? Except Greta
It
Thunberg.
might kill animals, but oh well.
It might be the death to the earth,
It
but
gets me the extra 20 miles. I don't give a damn. Fuck the polar bears.
yeah, but like if I were to get a car in Germany, I would actually just get a
A
Volvo.
BMW. Oh, okay, Volvo. Yeah, makes
Mm,
sense.
I mean, BMW is just more of one of the expensive ones actually.
Yeah, I've always had a hard on for BMW. I'm not gonna lie. BMW and Tesla are my two favorite car brands.
Yeah,
If
I
we're
mean,
talking trucks, though,
te-
then I'm gonna have to go with the Max. You know, like the 18 wheelers that get like 18 miles a gallon.
I mean, if I actually would get a car over here in Germany, I would really get like. One second, I'll actually even show you some models I would prefer over most cars. I mean, yeah, this model got like revamped 20 billion times, but I don't care. It's still a great model, the Volvo V70. Um, wait, I mean,
Volvo
I
V70.
basic
Oh, it's
I basically grew up with this car,
uh,
so
it's like
obvious.
sort of like a compact SUV sort of thing.
Yeah, it's I don't know if you call it combi over there too, but like a normal car with a normal what I said, is a more
Oh,
like an
Volvo
SUV.
X. Sorry. The Volvo XC80 is pretty nice actually.
Yeah, um, but like you have like different over here, like the Mercedes CL thing that I've talked about earlier. It's like called a limousine or limousine. The Volvo I showed you is like more of a combi,
Huh.
and then there's SUV and stuff. But like combi are like the cars with a big trunk, but not like SUV level.
So
Uh,
it's like a teenage car. Like it's not fully grown into an SUV, but it's like you know.
yeah, but it's not like bad like a teenager.
You're not wrong. It's probably a lot more productive.
And useful.
Oh yeah. Oh wait. What do you mean more useful than a teenager, dude? I
Um,
carry my family everywhere I go. I keep them in my pocket, and I sprint about 70 miles per hour. That's just like a light jog for me. Or,
and
what's that in actual units?
I don't know.
70 miles. Okay, so 112.654 kilometers an hour. That's just a quick little walk for me.
Wait, 1 second. What's the fastest you're allowed to go on your highways?
On our highways, the average highest is like 70 miles per. Oh yeah, literally 112. Yeah, kilometers. I mean,
Yeah, over here you can like some roads go like up to
yeah. Don't you
180.
don't you guys have that like really impressive highway that I always forget the name of, like the
Uh,
Autobahn or whatever it's called?
I mean, yeah, it's basically just the name Autobahn is basically just the name of the system, and it's the most 1 second, Autobahn pre von 1945. Yeah, like it most of it was built during Nazi times, but like it,
I mean, to be fair, like sure the Nazis did it, but like clearly it got something done. I mean, that's an impressive highway.
I mean that's
Just
that oh that's really crunchy. Oh yeah, that's crunchy. I mean,
crunchy.
where I live, there are literally just like three.
So delicious.
Where I live, there are just literally like three roads going through. But like, you see, you see like where the industrial shit is and where many people go and stuff. You have like not non-Germany, Bavaria to the bottom right, and then you have like Nordrhein-Westfalen to the very left with like all the fucking roads intersecting. And then there I am to the top with
Hmm.
just three or four. Um, yeah, I mean, yeah, it's a good system, and I think it was planned to actually put regulations on it to like not make it to like make people not go fucking 180 kilometers per hour on it, because most don't care about, oh, if I go 180 or if I go 250, who cares? Yeah,
My girlfriend broke up with me. I'm going 300 kilometers.
I guess most cars over here actually don't go 300. It's
Oh, they can't
relatively
even go 300. Oh wow.
except when you have like those douchebag cars.
Oh.
But if you're an actual living person over here, you can usually like afford a car that mostly just goes to about 200 kilometers. That's
Right.
like that's almost the top speed you can actually go. Oh yeah, I
Mm.
want this one.
Like over here, police give you like a 15 miles per hour like buffer. Like if
Uh,
the speed limit is like 50 miles per hour, you can go like up to 60 before they start trying to pull you over. I say trying to instead of just pulling you over because if you're fast enough, you can just get away with it. It's whatever.
I forgot how much it was in Germany, but I think it was like 10 to 20 kilometers.
Oh, like the buffer?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's actually not that much.
still decent.
I mean,
I was like,
it's kind of a lot, but it's 10 to 20 or something. That's like it's really not much when you think about it, because you just yeah, and the police over here is just really strict. They won't let you go. Even
no,
if
no,
you're
no, that's the thing.
even if you just got your driver's license, they're gonna be like, yeah, but you just got your driver's license, so you should know this. Fucking,
You know
and you're
better.
like, dude, I'm driving on the highway on my own for the first time. Like, they don't fucking care, and then you have to pay fucking money.
Mooney. No, not my Mooney. I work so hard for my Mooney.
One second, I actually have to go take a piss. 1 second.
Alright. So until he gets back, my beautiful voice is going to be commentating for you guys for a little bit. Something that I've been meaning to talk about. That I could not stutter every 20 seconds. Is search engines. I'm out of ideas. I am a big fan of Google Chrome. Always have been, always will be. And I know that old people use Firefox. That's all I gotta say. Is old people use Firefox. Fuck old people. I'm waiting for Lego cereal to become a thing so I can pour myself a nice crunchy bowl of Legos. And he's back.
Ooh, I see my nachos fat a leather coat.
Alright.
You know how I'm doing Terraria playthrough on Summoner?
Yes.
Summoner.
Summon it.
And it's really fucking easy. Oh, new. Um, no,
It's a mental breakdown.
yeah. I mean, it was actually really fucking hard, to the point where I was like,
You're saying was, and that's past tense. So that's implying that it's gotten easier over time for you.
I was like, I mean, I've watched the Chippy Gaming video where he literally played the game Summoner only and didn't use any other weapons at all. He only used summon weapons, which is, in my opinion, a pain in the ass, because they can be strong if used good, but if you play alone, it's really fucking hard. The Finch staff, it sucks balls. The Slime staff sucks balls. The Hornet staff is alright. The Imp staff is the best you could get in pre-hard mode, but that's only because it has fire and is the strongest actually in pre-hard mode. And I think that's all fucking pre-hard mode summon weapons, if I'm not mistaken.
Damn, with these conversational topics, we're gonna have one of the most niche fan bases out there. It's really just gonna be Chungle's listeners and viewers.
Yeah, probably.
Because we do not cover mainstream topics, like, at all.
Greater Thunberg.
talk about the Black Lives Matter movement and the coronavirus only. That's all we're allowed to talk about at all, ever.
Oh yeah.
Otherwise,
Oh
we're
yeah.
not gonna
That
get likes
I
at
mean,
all.
there was added a new staff that I couldn't be bothered to actually farm for. It's the vampire frog staff, and it's. I mean, it's not weak. It's actually really fucking strong. But like I said, I couldn't be bothered farming for it because even though it might be strong, it's it's still not really. And it only kind of like most summons you have, they either shoot or they deal damage by touching. The vampire frog shoots, but it doesn't shoot like fireballs or some stuff. It only shoots its tongue out, but it doesn't shoot its tongue out like in any direction. It's just horizontal, and then it jumps around. Jump around. Uh, so at that point, it's. I mean, it has 11 damage, but it's still not really useful. I think I'm in my opinion. Yeah, then I went into hard mode and tried to get the spider stuff and the spider queen stuff, and the spider armor because that's I mean, I had the bee armor because it's the only summon armor in pre-hard mode.
Wait, is it really? I thought that there was the jungle armor.
No, that's magic.
Oh my god.
It's only the bee armor, and the bee armor. 1 second.
Pretty sure it sucks, right? It's just like the
I
only
mean,
reason to use
it's alright
summon.
for after you've beaten the bee, but it's 13, uh, 13 defense, and you have 3 max minions without any buffs, and you have increase minion damage by 4, increase 10 plus 23 summon damage percent. I mean, it's alright for what it is, but when going into hard mode, it has to compare to the necro armor, the meteorite, the both of the evil armors, the hellstone armor, the jungle armor, and they're just outclassing the bee armor. And then the only other armors you can get are the spider, the hallowed, spooky, tiki, and stardust.
Stardust, right? Okay.
That's literally all there is for summon. And there,
Hmm.
well, when you play melee, yeah, you got basically literally every armor that's not specifically for another class. I'm not joking. And, and earlier I told you like yeah, Plantera dropped everything other than the pygmy staff that I needed. Yeah, newsflash, the pygmy staff isn't required anymore to buy the tiki stuff, which was really good for me because I could. I'm not using the spider staff anymore because I got the deadly sphere staff and it's just almost double the damage.
Alright. Damn.
But like I could have gone for the enchanted dagger, but it's like the enchanted sword enemy. And it's like a 125 drop, and it only does 6 damage. Yeah, no, that's the hard mode.
Is it actually?
It actually does, but I think it's like the way it attacks. It's just a really good DPS weapon.
Huh. So like it only
Uh,
does 6 damage, but it does it like 18 times a second or some
oh
shit.
yeah, 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 it does. It like, you know, 1 second. I'll just send you the that stuff. It's oh, it actually shows the GIF. Oh, it shows the GIF already. That's really good. Like
Oh,
it
right.
it
Yeah, it does it multiple times a second.
it obliterates a mimic in mere seconds without any other things. I could have also gone for the sanguine stuff, but doing a Dread Nautilus alone as a summoner with the spider staff, no,
Hmm.
not gonna do it.
Between the 6 attack and the fact that it ignores 25 enemy defense, I think it's actually like viable most of the way through.
Yeah,
Obviously, like get rid of it once you get to like the Moon Lord or some shit. But besides that, it's pretty decent.
I mean Plantera could be hard too. For Plantera, I actually used. I mean, I still use the spider staff because what else could I use? I could have gone for sanguine. I actually had a twin staff, but the twin staff, it isn't. I mean, you get twice as many minions, but one is shooting and the other is like charging through the enemy, but they are like really confused what to attack actually. And the spiders are really OP just normal, and when you have a background where they can like crawl on, they're gonna latch onto every enemy, and with a whip, it's just completely busted. Bec- I also have the pirate stuff right now, but pirate stuff sucks balls because you only have like the it's like the pygmy stuff, but without the shooting.
It's like a pygmy staff, but without the one thing that the pygmy does.
Yeah. I won't go for desert tiger stuff because I don't have any normal desert anymore. All deserts that I have are crimson, and the contaminator cost 3 platinum now. Hell yeah! So I won't be farming the desert tiger because also it's like the Stardust Dragon, a single summon that just gets stronger the more you summon on it.
Ah,
I could hope for the Raven Staff because I still have to do the Pumpkin Moon. I already have the Deadly Sphere Staff. I mean, it doesn't latch on like the Spider Stuff, but it like does twice the damage and isn't confused like the twins are. The UFO stuff is something I also want. Sharknado, not really. I really want the Terra Prisma. I really want the Terra Prisma.
the Terra Prisma.
The Terra
Let me
Prisma.
Google that real quick. I'm not as avid of a Terraria player as you are. Terra Prisma. Is it like the Terra Blade and the Blast Prism combined?
No, 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 no.
No, it's like a
It's
solar flare sort of thing.
yeah.
Huh.
Uh, and it's actually stronger than the in DPS. It's stronger than or in base damage is also is stronger than both of the Stardust items, and you can get it even technically even before the first mechanical if you're good enough, because you have to be the Empress of Light on daylight. But as soon as one damage is dealt at night, you won't get it. Or even if it's just one single hit point.
If you take any damage at all, fuck you.
If you take damage at all, you're instantly dead. It's one hit.
Oh,
So you either have to do like a really good tactic for it and dodge everything perfectly with the Rod of Discord and dashing and stuff. I mean, you won't have to heal, so because you can't take any damage, or you just do it like I did on my already completed character, and use the Zenith and just dodge the first attack to kind of
Just cheese it.
yeah, just cheese it.
Cheese the fuck out of it.
Also, I told you earlier, I think, I don't know if you've read this, but like I did Plantera, and the exact moment, the music was playing already, obviously, but the moment Plantera came into the arena and like did the BFG division part where it's like BFG division, which like um, and I had the Onyx blaster, which I never actually liked the weapon from like how it looks and how it attacks, but
You don't like the Onyx Blaster?
yeah, I actually don't. I used to not like the Onyx blaster because
Oh, you used to. Alright. I was
yeah,
about to say,
now
it's pretty good
it's
overall.
really it's really strong.
Yeah.
What I still don't like is Sky Fracture, because Sky Fracture really isn't really strong. Sky Fracture is just um yeah. I've made also the Rainbow Rod is really OP because it doesn't like it doesn't automatically blow up as soon as you touch walls. Therefore, you can sometimes just glitch through walls with the thing, and yeah, glitching through walls with a pretty strong weapon that, I mean, it's not as strong anymore. I mean, the Rainbow Rod was so fucking OP back in the day, like 90 base damage or what?
Yeah, hang on, let me Google it.
Oh shit. I mean, on mobile I had one and it had like 94 damage or something. Therefore, I remember it having something about that.
Base damage is 90.
Yeah,
That is
that
stupid.
now it has base damage of 50.
Oh, wow, they completely neutered the thing. Holy shit.
But they did with many. I I forgot what weapon I looked up, but since it got introduced, it only got nerfed.
It's only been nerfed. It's like Brigitte in Overwatch.
It it actually only got nerfed. I can, when I find the Verlauf. Yeah, I have Chrome on German. Why do I have Chrome on German? Because I'm German. Mounts, Fiery Red, Celestial Shell. No, that's something else. Mounts. Oh, by the way, if you beat Empress of Light on Expert, you have infinite flight and really good air movement.
Wow, okay.
Have a scream. Oh, the Razor Pine. The Razor Pine. Since it got introduced, it only got nerfed.
It's only been
The
another one that's only been nerfed.
more mana usage, less damage now. It's, I mean, I see why they did it. This thing was OP as fuck. Donkey Kong wouldn't say okay, he would say OP.
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 Donkey Kong. He can't stand the OP-ness.
DK. Chunky Kong got killed
Funny
by
'cause I said yes.
Chunky Kong got killed by OP weapon. That's how
Chunky Kong was fucking gunned down in the streets of Michigan. Had to come
Michigan.
up with a place on the spot. Like I don't know. I don't even know where Michigan is.
Michigan has a place literally called Hell. I'm not joking.
That's right. That's right. It's the hell
Uh,
place.
um, why do I know this?
Honestly, I feel like that would be pretty fitting for every town and state in America,
No,
including America
I
itself.
I actually know this fact because of uh, oh, of Vinesauce Joel not wanting to give his real address and just entered Hell. And it said Hell, Michigan, USA. Ah, that was a big funny.
Big funny.
Funny.
Big haha.
Big
Love the big
big
hahas.
big chunk is funny.
Oh no. You had to say Big Chunk. Now everyone's just gonna dislike this podcast. Everyone's just
It
gonna go,
is
yep, they said Big Chungus. Time to just fucking smash that epic dislike button.
cool. Uh, big chungles. Ha. Saved.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Big Chungles is actually like the head of the Chungles community. Where did Chungles even come from? That's not even the character's name.
I have no idea anymore. I actually looked it up one time, but I totally forgot.
Like,
You
is it
know,
supposed to be a Chungus reference? Because if it's a Chungus, then why isn't it just Chungus? It's not Chungus, it's Chungles.
uh, you know what
It's
rhymes? You know what rhymes with forgot? Corgot, which is a Bionicle character from the second wave.
trying to make a segue back into Bionicle.
From the second run of Bionicle, which happened and didn't. Lego has like a policy which is if they do a new theme, have they kind of have to let it run for at least 3 years, which is like 6 waves. Yeah, they canceled Bionicle after 4 waves.
Oh.
I mean, I guess yeah, they had
Was
it.
Bionicle like really unsuccessful or something?
No, it wasn't. It actually saved Lego from bankruptcy when
Did it really?
yeah, when they released it. I mean, they had IPs like Star Wars, but like yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Lego Star Wars was huge.
At the end, it was just Star Wars, and the licensing costs money.
Oh, I thought since it's promotional, they would be paying Lego to do that sort of thing.
No, I think they had to pay license, and they almost went bankrupt.
That's
And then
kind of ridiculous, but
Uh,
okay.
and before Bionicle, they had two different things that were similar but not like exactly the same. One was more like on the disc factor, but it still had the elements, and the other one was again collectible discs, but they were like motorcycles, and the discs weren't like discs they would just shoot, but like it were the wheels or something. It was weird. And then they came up with Bionicle actually as something completely different at first. It was like people smacking each other's heads off, and then they were like, "Yeah, let's not do that. That's a bit not Lego." And therefore, they were like, "Yeah, it's just masks and not as creepy looking." Because they looked like real faces almost, or
That is,
like
that
or
is
like or
pretty
like
creepy.
those
Yeah.
those tiki depiction of faces, if you know what I mean.
Let's just skin these babies and use them as masks.
Yeah, kind of like this. And Um, yeah, from that on, Bionicle came, and Bionicle was a huge hit. And the first year blew up. Then they had the second year, which was like the Borok year, with like those things that could infect them. And then they had the third year, and which concluded with the movie. And then they had 2004 and 5, which were flashback years. And then the Ignition trilogy started, and from and after the Ignition trilogy, it kind of went downhill. I
Huh.
mean, not downhill down, not downhill downhill, but more like uh, the universe was too big as for people to actually remember everything. Like it was genuinely a bit too much, and the all this, all what I had, like I only considering the Matoran universe. You have the Spherus Magna planet, which has multiple islands. Each has their own name. It's all each island is like a part of the huge Matanui robot sticking out. So there is still the inside of the robot. Then you have thousands of characters. Like Makuta in the first year was this ominous creature. Later it was revealed that it was like a clan almost, or like it was like their own species. You have the Matoran species, you have the Makuta species, you have the Rahi, you have non. There are actually it's actually one non biomechanical creature. Then you have another thing that I forgot about. Yeah, that's yeah. Just a few. Just to name
Just a
the
couple.
just to name the important ones. Just a dab on them haters.
Just to dab on the important ones. Swag.
Yeah. At one point, like one of the characters goes BFG division. Like
He
no
goes, we live in a society.
no joke. There's like an ability called Nova Blast, and it's basically just a nuke. It's literally a nuke. Like it's a nuke. Not
Nagasaki number 2!
it's not a nuke like a bomb that's built, but it's like a nuke that you
It's like a nuke, but it's like Goku's like going Super Saiyan or some shit.
yeah, it's like the Genki Dama almost, but not like charging up. It's just releasing a huge amount of energy.
Speaking of energy, do a segue into a fake energy drink sponsor.
Raid Shadow Death.
This podcast was brought to you by Pussy Energy.
That's wasn't that like an actual energy drink?
I'm pretty sure.
Zeke.
I have bad news.
It is. It's not. Fuck. Fook.
No, like the can that I sent you.
Joel, did you download boobs again? No, Dad.
Who's been drawing dicks?
Who's been drawing dicks? Uh, mm, oh,
There's an entire Wikipedia
pussy.
entry on pussy energy.
Pussy.
Pussy
You know,
destroyer.
you know what I do? I
See?
go if someone posts
Destroyer.
if someone posts a picture of their cat, I just go in the comments and say nice pussy.
Exactly. It was literally banned in the UK.
Bruh. It's introduced 2006? Oh, I've seen it before. I've seen it.
Don't drink pussy energy.
I've actually seen it in stores before. I forgot which store it was, but I've seen it
It
before.
said it's an energy drink that actually tastes good. Look at this, look at this, look at this. Hang on.
You don't you wouldn't think it's actually the people that did this wouldn't actually think that it tastes good if they drank it themselves.
In the winter of 2012, Pussy Drinks Ltd. started a UK advertising campaign with no styles or of posters used on billboards and trailers. The first advert features the word pussy in large lowercase letters above the phrase. The drink's pure. It's your mind that's the problem. That's like some EA shit right there. Oh, you don't like our game? That's your fault. With the
It
with the picture
is.
of and to the right, the second advert featured the word outrageous in large letters and above the phrase the letters and sorry in large letters above the phrase an energy drink that actually tastes good with a picture of a can to the left. They were implying that they've had pussy before, and I love that.
I love me some pussy.
Oh, and then they tried to play it off. Look at this shit. Look at this. All right. Let's see. Let me read this shit. Okay. Pussy Drinks Ltd. responded by claiming that they used the word from the Oxford English Dictionary meaning of the word pussy, and that the brand name was not influenced by vagina. And I think that's the biggest load of shit that I've ever heard. If you're gonna name a drink in 2006 pussy, then you know what you're doing by now. Like, if it were like the 60s or something, maybe. Maybe.
Pussy
But no.
destroyer.
Pussy.
Welcome to the
I think
combo
that's
zone.
I think that's a good note to end the podcast on, especially since we've been recording for over an hour.
Did we? I can't actually see it because I'm actually playing fucking Bloons Tower Defense 6 the whole time and recording over on record. I have the game muted and I'm recording. If it should have like my voice and your voice because I tested it. Yeah. 5:19 p.m. 0:32 for me.
Oh yeah, it's late in Germany.
Don't worry, I've drank a whole can of Arizona just before we started the podcast.
Does Arizona even have caffeine in it?
I mean, there should be some in it. I mean, it's not straight up coffee, but there is like shit tons of sugar.
60 milligrams for every 8-ounce serving. So there's like 120 milligrams maybe.
Yeah, usually there's even black tea in, but I think there isn't
Black
any.
tea's good. I like Arizona black tea.
I just love me some bitter black tea.
Yeah, bitter black tea is just amazing, honestly.
Uh,
Everyone goes, ew, bitter, yucky, and then we're just here like, yeah, what about it?
the thing is, to the bitter black tea. Yeah, I'm drinking bitter black tea. I actually just let my tea soak for longer, so it is more bitter. Even when I had like a sweet and fruity one, I just let it soak until it was a bit more bitter, And also, I put. Sometimes I have like those days where I put spicy shit on everything. I
Yeah, you just put like what cayenne pepper, you put some chili powder, you put Frank's Red Hot or any hot sauce you can find.
Yeah, I don't have hot sauce. I when I make pizza and I'm like, yeah, let's spice it up a bit. Yeah, I'm adding some chili flakes. And once I went to Pizza Hut. Once I went to Pizza Hut and I put so many chili flakes on that the pizza wasn't yellow anymore. No, it was red again. It looked like they forgot to put the sauce on. I had so many chili flakes on there.
So many goddamn chili
I
flakes, dude.
felt, to be racist, I felt like a black person.
Because you're eating spicy food?
Yeah, but like not slightly spicy, shit ton of spicy.
Mm.
Uh,
Wonderful.
BFG Division starts playing.
BFG starts playing.
Skibbity wapapa.
Skibidi-da-da-da-da.
Skibbity wap and da. Oh shit! I
We both slammed our table to make the explosion sound effect.
I actually shouldn't be that loud. The people are sleeping in the house.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting that it's like really friggin' late over there.
Kinda, but not really. I don't know.
I mean, I went to bed at 4 last night, if that means anything.
Also, we should actually do the Terraria stuff.
Yeah, I should get back into playing Terraria, but I'm so hooked on TF2 right now, it's not even funny.
Yeah, I know those times. I had this with Stardew Valley.
Yeah, like there's something in me. Like, okay, so
And Stardew Valley is, and right now I'm just thinking, how did I play so much Stardew Valley? This game is so boring.
So I made my new Steam account on like June 11th or some shit. June 5th. We'll just say June 5th. So last month. And I got a strange scatter gun, and on like strange weapons they track your kills in TF2.
Oh yeah,
And
it's like the I forgot what it's called
like
in Counter
stat
Strike.
track.
Yeah, stat
It's
track.
like yeah, it's basically the stat track of
I
TF2.
I played I have 2 hours on my CS:GO playtime. 1 hour is probably just having the menu on. I played 2 rounds of the game in total on my own account.
Yeah, I'm not much of a CS:GO guy myself either.
I actually hate the game.
It's pretty overrated in my
I
opinion. I feel like it's TF2 that should have taken off. But anyway, so I got a
it is
scattergun about a week or two ago, and I'm already at 1,000 kills with it.
okay, and
I'm already at 1,000 kills with the scattergun that I've had for 2 weeks. I don't think it's even 2 weeks. I think I got it like actually like 4 days ago, and I've just lost track of time. Yeah, I've had that thing for 4 days. Yeah.
is it sad that I have like only 400 hours of Terraria playtime, even though I actually have many more?
How so?
Um, even if I don't count in mobile, which I sometimes do, but
Oh, is it because like Steam bugs out your hours sometimes?
yeah, first of all, it doesn't really count when you're playing on offline mode, which I had to do a lot because I was restricted. I was only having restricted internet, even on my
Huh.
phone. That's why I never had mobile data, like 5 days into the month.
Hmm.
And uh, and I forgot what I wanted to say. I genuinely just forgot. Oh yeah, I say I probably played like at least 100 hours offline,
Oh wow.
and that's just on my account. Add to that at least 300 hours on my brother's account. At
Yeah,
least.
that is a lot of time. I would have
I
1,200 hours of TF2 if I didn't lose my last account.
I like had a totally completed character on my brother's account, and uh, it was like the character I actually wanted to still have on where I am now, like on my own PC, on my own account, but I don't.
Hmm.
So I tried to recreate it, and it just didn't work, and that's why I did like a whole complete no new playthrough. And then since I am too bad for expert alone, but I'm too bored playing normal, like normal.
Yeah.
I actually uh, started thinking of small challenges that I'm making
Oh, so
myself.
you're like handicapping yourself in order to not get like outrageously bored.
Yeah, I had one. I actually can't really complete it because it's really really hard. It's like
Aren't we all?
it's spear only,
Oh,
but
yeah, that would be pretty difficult, especially when trying to fight the bosses. Yeah.
I mean I actually managed to pull off a spear fight on mobile back then, which was the destroyer obviously, and I for some reason just annihilated the destroyer. But this doesn't isn't that easy anymore. So yeah, I failed with that, and I don't like I use ranged weapons, but I don't like get the strongest ranged weapon there is for the run.
Hmm.
So it's just me using just the a basic repeater with basic arrows or like infinite arrows. But
Right.
that's just that's just not enough, and I can't actually get for can get further. But who cares? I started a
Who
sum.
gives a
I
damn?
I started a summon playthrough with a side track on the with sidetracking to mage, and I just let the summons fight while I'm casting spells, and now I'm using the Onyx Blast. I actually also used a lot of maces. Now I have the possessed hatchet. Um, I'm just making the game hard on myself by using summon armor. That's actually basically what I'm doing.
You're challenging yourself for the entire playthrough by making conscious decisions to make the game like I don't even know. Like you're making your set play against you.
Yeah, basically. Oh, that's actually working. Oh, that's basically what I'm doing right there. There's some weird people shouting outside. Yeah,
There's what?
weird people shouting outside. There are black people outside my house.
I have to go because dinner's ready.
Alright.
Alright. This was a nice recording session. This was
This
really chill.